couple of weeks ago, I was out with a couple of friends, and we were reminiscing about things that we loved as kids. And being me, I wanted to go first because I'm an egotistical little bitch. And so I said, hey, you know, when I was little, I liked trains. More specifically, Thomas the Tank Engine. And you know what they hit me with? They hit me with a, dude, what the fuck? That's so creepy. Those things scared the shit out of me. Why the fuck did you like those? And funnily enough, that has been a very common theme with a lot of people who I've talked to about this. Thomas the Tank Engine's a little creepy, or a little cursed. And I just want to point out, I'm going to be saying some terrible, terrible train puns throughout and giving some nightmare fuel along the way. So, if you don't like that, whoops, I'm sorry, too bad, so sad, sucks. Hey guys, you wanna play some trains? Uh-oh, there's a train! It died. When I was younger, I was absolutely obsessed with trains. And not just trains, but all of the media that surrounded trains. And so, obviously, I gravitated towards Thomas the Tank Engine. And I had 4 distinct VHS tapes that I would play on repeat. The first 3 were of the first 3 seasons of Thomas the Tank Engine, from 1978 to 1980. But my absolute favorite VHS tape was of a movie that was released in 2000 starring Alec Baldwin. And it's called Thomas and the Magic Railroad. And now, Alec Baldwin, I know he's in a bit of an oopsie, to say the least, in present day, but even in 2000, he was a bit irritable in 2000. But just imagine if 2021 Alec Baldwin starred in this movie. Alright everyone, time to get on the motherfucking train right now! We're late, and everyone who doesn't get on right now is gonna get fucking capped. Alright, we're 5 seconds late, time to go! That's what you get for fucking with my schedule, bitch! That's 2021 Magic Railroad coming at ya, coming in 2022. And this movie I would play on repeat. I still have the song from the intro stuck in my mind till this day because of how much I watched it. So let's just answer the question that the title of this video poses right away. Why is Thomas the Tank Engine so cursed? And no, I'm not gonna go with the cop-out answer and just say, well, the internet likes to ruin everything that we love and cherish. I mean, it is fair, and it would work, because why is this a thing? Why is this a thing? Kill it! Be gone, foul beast! Ah! And this comes down to 3 main reasons. First is nostalgia, second is the visuals, and third is
that there's a sacred, very, very dangerous artifact that is buried below the island of Sodor that makes everything go wrong constantly. And this is why it's cursed. It's because there's a curse on the whole island. Oh no, they found me. They found me. It's taking me away. Ah!
Now, first I'm going to start off with the visuals. And the visuals relate a lot to claymation. You know, claymation. The style of animation where you mold clay just so then you can infiltrate kids' nightmares. It relates a lot to that. And I know that you might be saying, Ethan, wait a minute. Thomas the Tank Engine was never made with claymation, actually. It was made with models and then with CGI, and that's pretty much it. So you're a lying bitch. And that's what you sound like. There's no deviation between my impersonation of you and how you actually sound. I'm a professional. That's totally how it is. But I actually have to say that you are incorrect. Just because in the original series, the first 3 seasons that were voiced by this man right here, yes, this man right here, the man who said this, and who was probably high on cocaine when he said this, and, you know, he's just a madman. Also, The Yellow Submarine was a bop, don't at me, don't at me. I love that movie too. Anyways, the first 3 seasons of Thomas the Tank Engine were actually using claymation, but not in the normal way that you think of it. See, what they would do is they would take the models, and then when they needed to express an emotion, they would put a new face onto it. So they had about like 50 or 20 depending on the character, and they would plop a new face on the train, and then they would record that, and then they would move these little tiny mechanical servos inside to move the eyes. Only had 2 servos for how they did the eyes. So one for the up, down, one for the left, right. And then someone would like control that off to the side and make their eyes go woo. It did a fairly good job of what it was trying to do, which is convey emotion through these tiny little trains, which is hard to do in and of itself. But it also looks kind of creepy as shit. You can't tell me that this face is not something that the devil would put on this earth. But it did its job, I guess. And I can't express to you enough that 90 to 95% of the time, all of these faces worked, and they worked well. But then 5 to 10% of the time, they were so weird and so creepy and most definitely possessed by a demon. And there's no in between. It's either fine or demon, and that's it. And I think my biggest card on why these things actually worked well and are not completely nightmare fuel, even though, you know, they kind of are, is that there are still Thomas the Tank Engine reaction accounts on Twitter. It's literally a thing. Look at their Twitter feed. Now, the second thing is nostalgia. And the reason why nostalgia is so important for this series to be ingrained in so many people's minds. It had such a wide reach through all of the spin-offs and all the different series and even these garbage games. This is a game. This is a real game. Yikes. And since it has stood the test of time, anything that stands the test of time is bound to be meddled with in some way. You see, the faces, the feel, it's just weird and iconic enough for anyone to remember it. If you've ever seen a Thomas the Tank Engine episode, you know. Because, like, who the fuck would think to put a face on a train? No one gives a shit about trains. But I guess it's one of the most iconic characters now. There's no other series where putting a face on a train would work except for Thomas the Tank Engine. You know when you've seen a Thomas the Tank Engine episode after 1 second of watching it. And these faces are just weird enough and just iconic enough to spark some inspiration in some people. And that's why you can find so many Thomas the Tank Engine related stuff all over the internet. From the creepy, to the weird, to the downright impressive. Whoever did this is literally a genius. I love you so much. Mwah. And for this video to just get in the mindset of Thomas the Tank Engine, I watched every single episode of the first season of Thomas the Tank Engine. And I have to tell you, it really surprised me. And no, I'm not going to say that it was bad, because I was genuinely entertained for like almost all of the time that it was on screen. And that's extremely impressive for some media that was in 1978. And I want to tell you, I have the brain of like a 10-year-old. I get bored very easily. Midsummer, I couldn't stand it. It was so fucking slow that I had to turn it off. Sure, it's a well-made movie, but if it's so boring that I can't watch it, I'm not gonna freaking watch it. But Thomas the Tank Engine, on the other hand, is a cinematic masterpiece because it kept me hooked in for every single episode, and it got through a whole storyline, usually in like a 5-minute episode, which is genuinely very impressive. It seems like none of you are subscribed, and wow, you made it to the middle of the video, so I guess, you know what that means? You should probably subscribe to the channel and comment how much you like Ethan. Ethan's a very cool guy. I like this video. Wow, I made it to the middle of the video and I still haven't subscribed. Well, you should do it. Hit the subscribe button. That's what you should do. You should smash the subscribe button and hit the like, because if you made it this far, that means you liked the video. Alright, I'm done with the meltdown. It's fine now. I'm fine now. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Also, if you're really feeling it and you do like my content, since I am a smaller channel, if you don't hit the notification bell next to the subscribe button, you probably won't see me again. So if you could ring that little bell, that would mean a lot to me, and I hope to see you again very, very soon with another video.
The thing that I found most interesting about the first season is that they constantly roast the shit out of each other. They belittle each other if they fall into a ditch. They belittle each other if they're too small, if they're too fat, if they're too loud, if something breaks, if someone's being stupid, if there was an honest mistake. They constantly belittle each other, and it is so, so funny, and oh my god, I love it. And the one example I want to give you is, for example, in one of these episodes, the trains got uncoupled, and so they had to tie like a freaking bootstrap to it. And so when he comes back to the station, everyone clowns the shit out of him and says, "Oh, you needed a bootstrap. Hey, what's up, bootstrap? Yo, bootstrap, Oh, it brings me so much joy as a boy who was raised in the 2000s. That something from 1978 could capture just, the beautiful roasts that people give today. And I appreciate it.
Hi there, I'm conspiracy theorist Trenchcoat Detective Man, and I am a very well thought out character that was thought out completely and has not been created because Ethan didn't explain something well enough in his original recording session. And there's one thing that I really want to bring to all of your guys' attention. It's that the island of Sodor is cursed. Now, you might be wondering why these trains crash so much, and if you weren't, you should be. You should be wondering that. Because if there is a video on YouTube with over 10 million views of Thomas the Tank Engine trains crashing, you know that there isn't just a problem with the management, with the employees. No. There's something much bigger than that. And that's why I think, I know that there is an extremely dangerous artifact under the island of Sodor that makes it so all of the trains, all of the humans, everything on that island goes wrong, and there is consistent neglect and mess-ups. And there's no other possibility. Here, let me give you some numbers, because for people who still don't believe me, I know that you believe the numbers, right? Right? Alright, so here we go. Now, in the first season of Thomas the Tank Engine, every episode was 5 minutes and 30 seconds. And if you want to take out the intro and the outro, that bumps it down to 4 minutes and 30 seconds for each episode. Now, altogether, that leads to a total of 108 minutes of runtime. And I have a new measurement for you all, and this new measurement is to measure all of the mess-ups that happen either through neglect, either through complete incompetence, or just because it's an accident. If it endangers someone in some way, or could endanger someone in some way, that is what we are going to call an oopsie. An oopsie is now a unit of measurement. Don't at me. But basically, in all of these 24 episodes or 108 minutes, guess how many oopsies there are? There are a total of 59 oopsies to my count. Now, 59 oopsies, that might not sound like, I don't know, too big of a deal. That's almost one oopsie every 2 minutes. No, scratch that. That's over one oopsie every 2 minutes. That's an insane amount of oopsies. How do you make so many oopsies? There isn't a way that you can make that many oopsies without there being some sort of external force, alright? There's a reason why these trains have faces, and nowhere else on the world the trains have faces. It's because there's gotta be something controlling everyone and everything there. This is the only way, and I swear to God, I'm not losing my shit for any unknown reason. It has to be a proven fact, because all of my data here that says that everything goes wrong proves to the fact that it's unnatural, it's uncanny, and so... I live on the side of a mountain. How does anyone have directions to my hideout? Oh no, they found me! They found me! It's taking me away! Ah!
And those are the 3 reasons why I think Thomas the Tank Engine is severely cursed. And it's just because it's a creepy show that was broadcast to all of us through so many different series, through so many different sources of media, throughout so many different years. And with it being broadcast to all of us for such a long time, I think that it's a beautiful thing that it allowed so many other people to make such creative things. And sure, it's a bit creepy, it's a bit weird, but overall, that offsets to the good that it brings to the world. But this video isn't over yet. You wanna know why? Cause I'm relating this to me, motherfucker. This channel isn't called Thomas the Tank Engine, it's called Ethan Schaner. And that's what I'm gonna do. Now, for how much I love Thomas the Tank Engine, there was one thing that Thomas the Tank Engine did for me that has haunted me to this day. And that's because this franchise, with almost a single segment, exacerbated my fear of the dark to where I have to sleep with a nightlight to this day. And you can call me a pussy and a bitch, but I'm sorry. Watch this video and tell me this doesn't scare the shit out of you to this day. Now, this video is called Boo Choo Choo, or this segment is called Boo Choo Choo, and it's basically telling kids through a little cute song, and I'm saying cute in air quotes, because if you can call this cute, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. This shit is the creepiest stuff I've ever seen, and this owl makes me want to jump off of a bridge. Basically what it's saying is that, oh, you know, you may see a shadow in the wall, you may see a little something come from the crack, but it's just your imagination, or it's just like a shadow from the outside. I've gotta say, the message here was good. Like, you know, the lyrics to the song, they're fine. But when you're little, you don't really listen to the lyrics too much. You look at what's on screen because you have a pea brain. And I had a pea brain. And when you look at the screen with no sound, are you not gonna be scared of this shit? This train literally kills itself. What the Well, I have seen enough. Time to commit die. Oh wait, never mind. Later in the video, I just do not commit die. Oh my god, it's so weird. It's so weird, dude. It's so weird. The thing that peeves me the most about this is that we're gonna make a song that's sung by some creepy ass kids and put some of the most haunting visuals on it. What do you think's gonna happen? I couldn't watch this when I was younger. I had to like go under the blankets because I was so scared. And I gotta say, the faces of these ugly motherfucking trains does not help. This is just as creepy as this. I saw this when I was really little and it made me shit my pants.
Holy crap, if you made it to this part of the video, you are a hashtag real one. So here's the Discord. The Discord is linked right up here or down below in the description. I'm gonna be in there whenever I'm editing and stuff, so you can come in, talk to me, and ask me questions and stuff, because it gets less lonely then. Also, bully me into making more videos, because I need that. Peace out, dogs! Sheesh!
But that's all I have for this video. Please like and subscribe, that really helps out a lot. And if you made it to this part of the video, I absolutely would love it if you would share what your favorite cartoon was as a kid. I'll probably be doing some more videos on those since those had a huge impact on me when I was younger. So let me know that, and I hope to see you guys soon. Peace out.